have done or did in the research of camera products very extensive field testing under laboratory conditions of products from all the manufacturers. And in fact, the JVC camera qualitatively stands right up with cameras costing 4, 5, and 6 times as much. So there is no sacrifice in quality. We've had the product on the street for probably a year and a half, and there haven't been any maintenance issues with the camera.
Camera I've used for everything. I've walked that Virginia Tech campus from one end to the other chasing the president when he showed up. You can see on the side where I've already worn off the paint. That's about the only marks that you can see on it.
We're all about workflow with this product, and we've watched very carefully offerings from the other major manufacturers, and nobody really seemed to have all the requirements together. But with the JVC 250, we found everything we needed. The ASI was very significant. The fact that the camera has external inputs for doing pool feeds, the fact that it has built-in redundancy with the tape drive and the hard drive on the back of the camera has provided us measures of reliability that have really proved to be quite valuable. We are 720 in the field. It's totally clean without any extra file flipping from field generation to the time you see it on the air.
I have to say it's just the weight. I'm not, my shoulder doesn't get as tired when you're doing a lot of walking, especially if you're chasing after somebody. It's the weight. I like that. And I do like the color viewfinder because I can see my white balance.
An important consideration in implementing this kind of technology, because it's very high quality and it's very reasonably priced, we have been able to go into a television station and do a total conversion of the entire operation in one budgetary cycle, where we would never have been able to do that using cameras that cost 2, 3, and 4 times as much, that don't give us anything in terms of quality, in terms of functionality, or in terms of reliability. We have everything we want in one box, plus the fact, and this is incredibly important, it makes the 19 megabit ASI output, which we can manage very easily in our infrastructures. We can transmit via our microwaves and our satellites or over fibers. It's just a box that fits all of our needs. All of our material, all of our product lives on the network, and whether it's graphics, graphical design you want to implement, whether it's news interviews from the field, once they come to the building, they're all put on the network. They are available to everybody. It has really expedited the process of getting news to air because in workflow we're interested about speed, we're interested about quality, and we want to do all of that stuff at a good price. EW Scripps has 10 television stations. We have some NBC stations, we have some ABC stations, and we have an independent. Interesting to note that we are doing 720p 60 news gathering at our NBC stations and flipping it to 1080i just before it airs. We see no perceptible difference in quality, and in fact, in some ways, the progressive scan works better than the interlace scan for sporting events, and we are very impressed with the product.
I've had it a year now, and again, like I said, I've been both ends of the country. I haven't had one problem with it, and I've thrown it in a lot of planes. It goes in the overhead. I treat it just like all the old cameras that I've had, the Ikegamis, the Sonys, and I've not had one problem. And I don't treat it lightly. I do throw it around.
Our time to air is a lot shorter with editing in the field. Our time to air is more economical because now the product doesn't have to be touched by as many people. So it's faster, it's more economical. Any metric you could use to measure the impact of this product, you're going to come up with the same conclusions that we did. That this is a solution for now, and you won't find it anywhere else.